Alright, hello everybody, my name is Dalton Rutlinger, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Sailwind. In the previous episode, we came back here to Newport, after almost going right back to the island we departed from, which was the Serpent Isle. And in this episode, we've got some iron to deliver. If you might recall from the previous episode, we actually picked up 2 crates of iron. And it's going to be an interesting one, this one, because this is by far the heaviest load that we will have taken. So, I guess without further ado, let's get underway. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do that. We'll kind of let the ship drift away from the dock by itself with the wind. Oh, I'm just kind of tickling the side of that building right there. I have seen some people say that it's better to start with the rear sail than it is with the main sail. So in this case, it's worked out quite well. And all right, we are underway. Ah, dang it, once again, I meant to sell this, but I forgot. I'll sell it on the Dragon Cliffs. That'll probably be the first thing I do. And then we can just put the compass there. Alright, so how much does this bring in exactly? Okay, so 2,047. And it's just a straight shot south. So this, in theory, should be about the easiest journey one can possibly have. Character-wise, I'm going to be a little nervous about sailing through the canal to the Dragon Cliffs. These little bits, like, straight through the island. And if you read the journal entries at the beginning of the videos, we have never been to the Dragon Cliffs. So it's going to be exciting for the character. Obviously, he knows it's the capital of the region, but he's never really been there himself. Excuse me. I've been having some issues with like allergies and stuff the past couple of days. I don't know what it was, but I went into Love's during our lunch break, and I was perfectly fine during the route. I didn't have any issues. But as soon as I went into Love's, I don't know if they were using some kind of cleaning detergent that I'm allergic to, or what was going on, but whatever it was, it hit me like a truck. Okay, it didn't happen at the exact same time, which is fine. So if you hear any sniffing in the video, I do apologize. I'm not doing so great. Thankfully, I think this microphone does a pretty good job in canceling out the sniffing, so... Alright, there's our destination up ahead. And because we're fairly tired, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of sleep through most of this voyage. So I'll see you guys whenever we wake up. Alright, so we've woken up. And we're still a ways away from the Dragon Cliffs, but I think we should be there by morning. How long do we have to deliver? Okay, they're doing 2 days, so we're fine. How are we doing for food and drink? I'll go ahead and have one of these salmon right now. And let's go ahead and fill up our water as well. And then I want the compass to be a bit more accessible. There we go, that'll work. I should probably buy a broom at some point. Kind of clean the deck, show the company that I'm willing to take care of my equipment as well. Kind of wish we had buckets that could pick up water and you could toss it back overboard for whenever stuff like that happens. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about it. The iron itself is just weighing us down so much. Suppose maybe... Let me try putting the water there. Maybe we can kind of balance things out a little bit. I need to buy a lamp hook. Sorry about that pause, I had to sneeze. Suppose I could take that out just a touch, not much, just a little bit. Maybe just a touch more. There we go. I think that's... Give it 3 more nudges. Yeah, that should be good. Of course, I say it should be good, but we're gonna have to turn a little bit further back to the east. We're still fine. Yeah, I'll call that good. Right, well, I guess I'll just relax in the hammock for a while, because there's not really much else to do or say. I think the sun's about to come up. The game seems to be getting a little bit brighter. Okay, and there's Crab Beach over there. Okay, that's the Dragon Cliffs. That's Crab Beach. That over there. We're pretty much parallel with the Serpent Isles, so I think we're right here on this red dotted line. Can we see Sanctuary off in the distance? Not that I can see. Let's turn a bit further to the east. There we go. And we have sunrise. Oh, there's Sanctuary. You can just kind of see it in the waves. You can just barely see it. After the Dragon Cliffs, there will only be one island we have yet to go visit. But nobody's really said anything about the Sage Hills. I'm curious what's there. I like how these islands seem like they're a lot closer than you think they would be. I mean, Crab Beach is just right over there. If it were nighttime, we could probably actually see the lights of port, but the Serpent Isle is actually a lot further away than it looks. And so is the Dragon Cliffs. The Dragon Cliffs looks close just because it's so big. Debating if I should just sell this map. I mean, realistically, it probably wouldn't be a wise idea. No. Get out of that. Because I guess whenever this character, like, we seem to be doing okay, but in reality, you know, it's only been like 9 days. And it takes a long time to really get familiar with how things would actually operate. This entire time, we've only made about 450 coin increase. Like, I know we're doing pretty good for ourselves for now, but we could still be doing a lot better. I forget how far the reputation goes up. I think to unlock a certain island, you have to unlock like 80,000 reputation or something like that. So we're still a long way away from that. And you're not really going to get there by sailing to all the all the local islands. You're going to have to get there by sailing to far off distant lands. Our character doesn't know anything about this yet, but from previous experience, you know, I, as the gamer, know more about what we're going to get ourselves into. Our character, however, is just happy to actually have employment and not stuck helping his dad with the family business. Okay, there we go. I think I brought these in just a little too steep. There we go. That should be good. That should help us pick up some speed. These could probably... There we go. Okay, I'm going to keep them there. That should be fine. That freaking runny nose, I swear. Ugh. Well, we're about directly west of Crab Beach. So, think about there-ish. We've made some pretty good distance today. And I think we should actually be within the city before sundown, so... It would certainly be nice. That might have been a little too aggressive. The nice thing about these sails is you can still go pretty quick even with the wind at a 90-degree angle. I think I might have had those out a little too much. Or maybe not. No, I think those are good. In fact, let's just let them all out. There we go. You know what, let's just kind of... Oh, I'm seeing the sails back there kind of flap around. Let's bring that in just a touch. Now we will pick a view and just kind of sit back and enjoy the ride. can probably just turn that lantern off at this point. Yeah, I definitely need to get a hook for these things, but oh well. Maybe 2 lanterns for this boat. Have one kind of up here, then another one kind of dangling back here. That way we've got plenty of light for you guys. Alright, well, this is the closest our character has ever been to the Dragon Cliffs. Let's check the map. What is that black thing? Is that something on my computer screen? I don't think so. Nope, it's not on my computer screen because the mouse is over it. Huh. Interesting. I see an archway or something kind of through the fog. I think we want to turn over here. Because I see something through the fog. Oh, what I would give to have a spyglass right now. What is that? Is that... That's like... There's 2 giant-looking pillar things. Are they statues? Like, I'm not making that up, right? Like, there is... like, 2 giant things sticking in the water. Oh, yeah. I just caught a glimpse of it there through the fog. It is literally 2 giant pillars rising out of the water. What the... Okay, well, this is interesting. Now, the sailors that I spoke with at Newport did tell me that this is fairly straightforward. I just need to beware of some kind of rock that's close by to the city. I'm assuming the rock will be obvious. If not, we might have a bit of a problem. Wow, look at that. That's quite a grand entrance. Okay, I'm definitely excited to get into the city and see what the heck this place has to offer, because All the islands that I've been to this far haven't had anything like this. And I'm kind of making out another object in the fog, like way back in the background. Can't tell what it is, but this gateway thing, I'm all for it. I definitely want a closer look at these things, as these things are epic. How long have these things been here? Like, who carved out... Were they carved out of the mountainside? I mean, these things must have been here for hundreds, thousands of years. Ah, okay, I see a giant rock in the background over there. I'm going to assume that's the rock they warned me about. So on the port side, don't get too close to it. Apparently plenty of sailors have met their end at that rock. But for some reason, they won't mark the shallow areas of the area. It's interesting. What time is it? Okay, well, this is directly south, so... maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Give or take. Just wow. I'm at a loss for words. This is... Look how big they are. That is insane. But what's not quite so insane is potentially hitting the wall here. But just... holy crap. Okay, the wind seems to be kind of calming down a little bit, which is not super ideal. Yeah, it seems I wasn't... I might have been a little too nervous about this place. This chasm is a lot wider than I was expecting it to be. Yeah, that's gotta be the rock they warned me about right there. So they said the shallows are kind of around in that sort of an area. And don't even bother sailing around that direction. Okay, so that pretty much just leaves a very narrow gap. I hope this isn't a very busy port, because this is going to be a challenge to get into if it is. Might have to drop anchor and let people go through. Unless I can just beat them in. Huh. Well, I see structures. Houses, businesses. Is that a ship? There's another boat here. And a big one, too. What is that? 1, 2, 3 masts on that thing. And looks like a dockyard, potentially. Huh. Okay, I've got plenty to explore here. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and we'll bring this down. And then we can angle you. We'll bring you down to about there. Start bringing you in as well. Okay, and I see the blue flag, so that's where we need to go. Okay, water vendor potentially kind of looks like. I'm not going to have a lot of time to explore around, unfortunately, but morning will come sooner or later. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that completely. Okay. And then we can go ahead and tighten you up as well. There we go. Alright, so first things first. You there, sir. Finally get rid of that thing. Then, let's sell this. And yeah, I might just hold on to this for now. All right. So that brings our money up to over 3 grand. Heck yes. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to see much tonight, so I'm just going to sleep, and I'll see you guys again in the morning, and we'll go hit up the town and see what this place has to offer. Good morning, everybody. So in my off time, before I started recording, I was talking with this guy in here, and he's given me some tips about this island called the Sage Hills. Apparently they're in desperate need of help. He doesn't know what for, but word has gotten around that they are desperately needing people, preferably sailors that have a decent reputation, which my reputation is doable. I might build up a little bit more. I might get up to a reputation of maybe 2,000 and then start sailing down there and see what they have to offer. But from the sounds of it, they desperately need as many sailors as they can get because they've got something big going on. He didn't tell me what, but he said I'd be a fool to not take them up on their offer. So I think that's going to be a short-term goal for us, is just kind of finding our way down to the Sage Hills. In the meantime, however, oh, look at this. Spyglasses. Oh, I am so 28, almost 29,000 dragons. No, thank you. Ooh. So this thing is what they use to gauge your speed by. Okay, interesting. Sun compass might be useful later on. Quadrant might also be potentially useful later on. Shelves. I don't have a lot of room for tables, but shelves might be kind of useful. Oh, a stove. Can't buy one yet, but that would be worth... I could potentially put that in the back of the boat. Fishing pole would be also potentially useful. Okay, I will go ahead and buy one of these. I kind of need that. What you got, good sir? Cheese? Wouldn't mind having some cheese. Fact, ooh. Pork, yes. I haven't had meat in days. I'm desperate for meat. Tell you what, I'm gonna buy a beer, and then I'm gonna buy some water, and I'm gonna sit down for a moment and just kind of enjoy myself. Okay, I don't like the way that guy's looking at me. I'm just gonna kind of sit over here, have my back against the railing, and then, oh! Well, let's have a quick little drink here. That's actually not bad. Pretty tasty. Yeah, doesn't have a lot in it, though. Just a light beverage. Here you go, sir. You can have your bottle back. Let's check out the ship. Oh. Pipes, you say? With brown tobacco. It's a little expensive, I think. I'm gonna have to pass you up on that. But this... Oh, now this would be very nice to have. Can we go on board? Is anybody gonna like call the police or anything if I step on board this thing and just kind of take a look at it? I mean, surely they wouldn't mind people just taking a look at it and uh, seeing if it's worth buying. All right, so you've got like a ooh, I like this. The wheel feels nice. And you can tell the ship is very responsive, too. Ooh. Nice high walls so you don't fall overboard. Got this railing here. I'm not sure about this. This is a little sketch. Then you got these, ooh, like designated cargo areas. There's more in here. Then you've got some like underneath the wall here. Oh yeah, very nice. I'm liking this. Then there, a bed. And what do you know? It's actually quite comfortable. Okay. So is there like a price tag on this thing, or does this belong to somebody else, or here we go. Okay, they want 88 gold for it. Really? Just 88? That's it? I've seen this box at a few other islands. I assume it's here too. Ah, yes, here we go. So, if I want to exchange some money, okay, let's say I just want to have one. Oh my good grief, that's an awful lot. Now I'll tell you what, we'll just start putting some money back here and there. I think that would be a wise investment. Okay, so let's take a little look-see around here. You think they could hang these lanterns a little bit higher up, but oh well. Tell you what, I'm gonna have another beer. Don't mind me. Okay, so okay, there's kind of a steep incline right there. Alleys. I don't think I want to be going down alleys. That sounds like a bad idea in a city. Oh. Are these maps of other far off distant land? Yeah, I can't. That's Alonk. And that is Astron. Mount Malefic. I've heard of that before. Very, very interesting. Well, I could potentially buy a spyglass, but I've got 3 gold coins. I don't want to lose that. How much were these shelves? 288. These tables are too big. Is there a place for me to put shelves on this boat without them like being drastically in the way? Actually, maybe along here. Or move the barrel of water. somewhere where it's out of the way as well. There we go. Okay, maybe a shelf or two along here wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Let's do it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and I've got a little place to put some stuff. Okay. In fact, I can actually just go ahead and put my cup and my compass. And, oh, yes, I've also got the lantern here, which I've had on the entire time, which would explain why things were so bright. Okay, and then... Okay, this is water. Fine. Houses. Nothing too interesting happening over here. Oh, here we go. Ah, so you would be the food vendor. I see. Eel. Interesting. Tuna. Anything over here? Nope. So, what is all this over here about? Actually, before we look over here, is there anything back here? There is one guy. He is just selling lamp hooks and some wind chimes. I guess that's where the village outcast lives. Okay, well, is this... Ah, yes. This is a dockyard. And this might be a good opportunity to just kind of clean the ship, if I'm gonna be honest. In fact, this might actually be a good opportunity to just... Yeah, we'll sell this water. We'll buy this. Buy some more water. There we go. Alright, so if I want to how far out is this? Ooh, that's gonna be close. Let's see what kind of customization we can do with this ship, and then we'll either buy up some more supplies or tools, or put more money back towards the buying that thing potentially. Okay, we made the turn. Good. My eyes must be losing their vision because I'm seeing the rock fade or something. It's not good. Then we can sell that back. Okay, slow and steady. Now, I have no idea if I'm actually allowed to do this or not, but I am curious. This is a company-owned vehicle. Well, I say vehicle, but it's a company-owned vessel. Jump! Alright, so, okay, well, first off, let's just go ahead and clean the... Oh. Never mind, let's not clean the hull. So I can get, like, bigger sails. What kind of sails can we get here? We have square, lateen. Well, we don't have lateen. We have junk. Gaff sails. And then, Bowsprit. Oh, this is adding up quite quickly. Yeah, I can remove the hammock on this one. I couldn't remove the hammock on the dhow. So if I wanted to, I could just get like an actual bed and place it down somewhere. But the hammock is kind of in a useful spot here, so yeah, I don't think I want to invest that much money into just cleaning the hull, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, well, we looked. We looked and we might have been a little disappointed. Ah. But I can surely buy a broom. Right? Like a broom should be something this town definitely has. Alright, let's get back to where we were, if we can. I don't think it should be a problem. I think we should be fine. And I am going to, at bare minimum, at least buy a broom. And how much money do we have left? We have 1267. I assume a broom is probably going to be fairly expensive too, even though it is just a broom. But if the company expects me to pay for this out of my own pocket, They can just deal with the ship being dirty, for all I care. There we go. Alright, so before the sun goes down, let's go find ourselves a broom. This was the market. Here we go. How much for a broom? 64 emerald dragons. You got yourself a deal. Because I would like to clean the boat a little bit. Well, the boat's about as clean as it's probably going to get, at least as far as the interior goes anyway. It's currently the next morning. I think I'm going to run and get some breakfast real quick. Maybe another beer. Kind of enjoy myself a little bit while we're still on land. And yeah. Chug that, and then want some bread as well. There we go. Okay, let's see what jobs we have available for us. Ooh. Nah. Alright, so we have brown tobacco going back to Crab Beach. And black tobacco. Ooh, to Serpent Isle. Then we have some stuff going to Happy Bay. There's one going to... that's a bit further away than I'm willing to go. Goods to Happy Bay. Rum to Happy Bay. But this is still a journey that I don't think our character is ready to indulge in quite yet. But staying local by just going to like the local islands. Okay, we could go to Sage Hills there, but they were saying they wanted someone with a bit more experience, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on that. Alright, so I think our next destination is going to be the Sage Hills, or not Sage Hills, Serpent Isle. Because we have several missions that are paying quite nicely. Okay, so let's take you. We'll take you. We'll take you. And I think that'll be it. Alright, so we've got a pretty decent light load here. Just gonna move you back here, I think. Oh no. No, 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 no. There we go. kind of put you over here out of the way, and I think we'll just kind of stack you as well. In fact, we'll just put all three of you on a stack. And then we can put you... I'll put you there. We'll kind of have the cargo balance out our food preservatives and stuff. Speaking of food, let's sell our bottle back. And before I cast off, we're not going to be doing this journey in this episode, just FYI. I am going to... except that's... Good grief, that is painful. Okay, yeah, I'll just exchange a couple more coins. So that way we're getting a start for the savings for the big ship over there, the junk. So, sorry for the pause, had to sneeze again. But as I was about to say, that is going to wrap it up for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see more of this kind of content, please subscribe, because I will have more on the way fairly soon. And it looks like in the next episode, we're going to be casting off as a storm is about to come. Actually, hang on. Let me do some quick figuring up here. I want to see how much this is actually going to make. Okay, so once we get done with this journey, we'll have a increase of 1,247 Emerald Dragons. So this is definitely worth doing. In fact, let me just double check the jobs again. Actually, you know what? Let's do our first trade thing. Okay, so Serpent Isle down at the bottom. I would like to do the trade thing, but it's just now occurring to me. I don't have a lot of money to buy stuff with. I can almost buy some beer. There's no way we're going to be able to afford gold or anything like that, so... Black tobacco. Serpent Isle really wants their black tobacco. Okay. Worth keeping in mind. Alright, well, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it from me. I will see you guys in the next episode, so until then, God bless, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Hey, I didn't actually butcher the ending that time.